Thank you for joining us this morning. This is Brother Harvey Stewart, pastor at Faithway Baptist Church in Holden, Louisiana. We want to study some lessons with you through this week. Last week we began to try to see some things that God was not pleased in. In fact, some things that He actually, the Bible says that He hated. But we don't want to be one-sided about this. Don't want to just constantly bombard people with the negative side and make them give the impression that God hates everything. There's some things the Bible tells us that pleases God. And there's some things that about us that we can do that will please God. Now, I want to begin the lessons by going to Matthew chapter 3. And I want us to see that the very center of all of God's pleasures is centered upon one person. As Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, and He came up out of the water in Matthew chapter 3, and Jesus, when He was baptized, went up straightway out of the water. And lo, the heavens were opened unto Him, and He saw the Spirit of God descending like a dove, and lighting upon Him. And lo, a voice from heaven saying, This is my beloved Son, in whom I am well pleased. What a pleasure it must have been for God to look down upon this earth for the first time in all of creation since man fell, and find one that He could be totally pleased in, and that was His Son Jesus. And His instructions were, in another one of His statements, was to hear ye Him. So to please God, since Jesus is the embodiment of God's pleasures, to hear Jesus and to love Jesus and to believe in Him would give us the pleasure that would be of God for Christ. Thank you very much for listening.